Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vannin and today you are joining me as I am about to go heading off onto one of the other maps as I want to go and tame some Therizzinos. Tried taming some over here on Valguero and basically they're all up that way. Yeah, sort of that way north. You kind of get them sometimes around the Green Orb, but they're mostly that way in that thick, big jungle. Managed to find a 150, which wasn't bad. Fairly good stats. And that's max on our servers. But it's really hard trying to find them. And as we have access to like all of the different maps on Ark, I thought that I would have a little bit of a bumble round, see what I can find. So I've heard that there's a good spot over in Crystal Isles down in the bottom right hand corner. There's a beach down there that's a bit like a mosh pit. You clear stuff out and you get a lot of Theris down there. So I'm going to head over that way. Flinger said he might come along, so yeah, I'm gonna head on over now, and yeah, maybe we'll meet up with Flinger at some point as well, and get into some trouble at some point, I would imagine. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.
Alright, Vannin, that is a nice fluffy butt you got there, dude. He looks very similar to my snickerdoodle.
It's close. I think
right?
I think my butt may be a little bit fluffier.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I mean, mine. I've got the, you know, the fur on the thylus that kind of does that little gyrating thing. Yours is doing it too, so they're both pretty fluffy butts. I'm just saying. Right,
I think I might just edge it on the butt fluffiness scale of fluffy butts.
Right. So, one thing. Are you ready to play Capro poker? You know, see who gets the one. Because there's Capro up here.
Yeah, I just need to adjust this saddle. You just go on ahead and.
This is gambling with Capros. Who's the one that's gonna get knocked off? Right, come on.
Can't jump at me if I'm already jumping.
Right, where is he? Oh, he went away. Oh, that's no fun. Oh man. Oh, there's a raptor. We can get that. Or you can get lost in the tree. Fine, I will kill that dodo. See? I did it in the most pulse-pounding fashion. And his buddy! Alright, see, you got the raptor and the Trudon, and I had to get something. Alright, so which way are we going? Where did you see this theory earlier?
Oh, well, I haven't actually found one yet.
Oh, I thought you said you'd found one.
No, I've been told that over here. So I have insider knowledge here.
Okay, insider knowledge.
Yeah, I've been told by somebody who used to live here a long time ago, and they read something about a thing and some other stuff.
Oh, okay.
That
how there is a vast amount of
Tickle chickens.
Tickle chickens up in this yonder.
Yes.
As opposed to the other yonder.
Yes.
Okay, alright. So they're just up in here?
I've no idea, to be honest. They just said the beach at 85.
Oh, okay. So have 85. Okay, so yeah, alright. So let's go up here. I mean, have you seen this bamboo? This is nice bamboo here.
I'm kind of awed by the stego that has had a rock grow around it. Not sure how that works.
Thyla is not thylating properly. There we go. That's how you get the Thyla to Thyla.
Brute force and ignorance.
Right. It usually works for me quite well.
So the information was definitely beach, and we've kind of moved off the beach.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to jump off the edge. I swear. You did it, not me. All right, there we go.
I'm back on the beach.
Okay. I will be just up here looking.
Oh, I
See if we
see.
can find something.
So somebody scared of the capros, are they?
Right, yep. You know, I'm not saying anything about the capros. Capros don't exist, in my opinion. That's another thing I'll be blissfully ignorant about. If you just pretend they're not there, they can't get you. It works. Some parts work really well.
So you're denying the existence of capros.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Capros don't exist. They're not a thing.
Mental note, tame capros, put them on Flinger's Raft.
Right, and they won't exist.
Put them on aggressive and unclaim them.
Right. This would be a great spot for baryonyx taming. This is 130 right here. I've got a sickle with me. There's already salmon around here.
You want to get off your thyla and get in the water around here?
No, you have a wyvern. You can pick it up and I can trank it. It'll be great. It'll work great. It'll be awesome. Pick up the baryonyx, he said. Bring it over to me, he said. It'll be fine, he said. Right?
Yeah, last time I picked something up for you, the Argent almost died.
Right? Oh, here's another baryonyx. Ooh, 145 baryonyx.
You want a shaved thyla now, don't you?
Oh. Hey, Vannin. I'm thinking, I mean, Therazinos are good and all, but, I mean, it's a 145 baryonyx. There's a 130 just right over that way, man.
Did I also forget to tell you that we now have kibble?
Do we really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody's on a scaly thyla. You can just pick this thing up and I can shoot it in the face.
You
know
also
that, right?
you also have a taming pen that I shoved up your thyla's butt.
Oh, dude. You're gonna make me trap it in a taming pen? That's not nice. There's a capra running after a parry down here. Don't you? Oh, that capra almost jumped at my face, but it missed and it hit a rock. I love it when that happens. I mean, see, look at this, dude. Look. Not that. That was not meant to be seen. All right, over here. See this little, weird hump thing out in the water that keeps surfacing every once in a little bit? Right ahead of me? That little strange hump, that's a 145 baryonyx.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to maybe put some kind of juicy bits in the water and get it to come over here?
Yes. Well, actually, you know what? Here, let's go like this. I don't think that hit. That hit. Really? Got it! Wanna help me knock this guy out? Oh, if I didn't hit the ground.
You can't tame the ground, dude.
Dude, I'm trying. Sometimes it just helps. And it's a female baryonyx, which means they're extra special.
Can you imagine that title? Flinger and Vannin go to Crystal Isles and tame the ground.
Right? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Wonder how many narcotics and how much kibble it takes.
Oh, all of them. Every bit of them. There we go, it's out.
Isn't that infinite, though?
Yes. It'd be a non-stop episode. It'd be like the infinite episode, the never-ending episode, like the never-ending story.
But what happens if you needed to go for a pee? That's
a good question. We can cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm just saying. So you have kibble?
Yes, thank you very much.
Can I borrow some kibble, please?
How much would you like?
I don't know. Give me 10. Let's see if that works.
Whole 10? I'm not sure.
Whole 10.
Not sure whether I can share a whole 10.
Oh, dude. Thanks, man. And see how much each one of these gives it.
Okay, so now it's stopped raining. I can actually turn recording back on. Yay! He's up. Is it he? Is it he? Is it she? Is it she? Ooh, stamina. That is pretty good stamina from what I remember. I'm going to export that. I use Arc Breeder to check stuff. 36 points in stamina. That's pretty good. I think that's the best so far. And 34 points in weight. Low damage, but we do already have one with damage. I tamed a 150 yesterday. So that could be pretty good. I did record finding this dude, and Flinger helped me knock it out. I held it on the wyvern and Flinger shot it in the butt with trank darts. But I had clicked something on OBS and all you could hear was us doing that and not actually couldn't see anything. So that footage is useless. But I plan on taming a whole bunch more Theries. And he's out. So this is a 135 male Thery. Crystal Isles wasn't proving to cut it for me, so I've come over to Ragnarok. This is the incredibly cool thing about having this monster cluster that Flinger's put on, is being able to just come on over and, you know, hell, Crystal Isles isn't cutting it for us, and Valguero was tedious finding Theries. On Valguero, you've got the jungle in the top right hand corner up by the green orb, and that's where the Theries spawn all through there. So it's very much a case of Thylaback running through. Once you find them, throughout your Wyvern or your Quetzal. That's how I choose to tame them. I pick them up and chuck them in a trap. But I was having to find that I was having to clear out a whole bunch of stuff just to get, you know, 1 or 2 Theries to spawn, and taking way too long, in my opinion. Crystal Isles does have quite a varied spawn point. They're kind of in the opposite corners, so not quite top left hand corner, just a little bit further south, and then in the bottom right hand corner really is a Thery spawn, but it's all over that section in the bottom right hand. We were trying to do that beach, and yeah, it wasn't really working. But here on Ragnarok, You've got here where the canyon, the opening of the canyon. So basically, all up in that area there, all up in there, you'll find. So far, I've come over to this section and I counted. There was a 90 up there. There was this guy there, the 135. He was up there. That's where I originally got him from. And put him down on that plateau there, but he dropped off. So there was like 2, 3, 4 berries up there, and then round the base round here there was another 4 or 5, which I've killed off. So I'm gonna starve this guy out or chuck kibble on him and so forth and so on. He should be alright up here. I can't see anything that will aggro or anything, so he should be perfectly fine. And I'm gonna have a look around and clear out all of the low level ones, and yeah, I'll bring you back when this guy's up and maybe we found somebody else, and I'll show you the stats of what this guy. So pre-tame, if I can actually find where I can click on him. So pre-tame, nothing spectacular. Pre-tame can give you a potential idea of how good the stats could be when it then tames up. I don't hold a huge amount of salt in it. I mean, the weight could be pretty good on this. If I have a look at our previous one, so the weight on our previous one tamed up with 34 points in weight, which is 613. So that one there at almost 490 potentially. You know, if it gets quite a lot of points go into there, that could end up with a really good weight stat maybe. The others, nothing's looking particularly spectacular, because you remember the one over on Crystal Isles that I tamed up, that ended up having a really good stamina, and subsequently it ended up getting a really good stamina, so it ended up with 36 points, so 1380 in stamina, which is a pretty good place to start in stamina. If you've never tried it, then maybe try downloading the Arc Smart Breeder. I find it very useful. I'm dyslexic myself, so especially with numbers. So I find this quite a good program to keep, and it helps me out. So I don't have to try and remember stats, because remembering numbers is not my strong point. So yeah. So once this is all tamed up, I shall bring these guys back. Okay, so let's take a look at this stats of this guy. 343 melee, not too bad. So let's export that to Arc Breeder. So 37 points in damage, 28 in weight. So there was me thinking he might be good at weight, and turns out actually damage isn't too bad. So 37 points in damage. That might actually be the best damage that we've got so far. Quite possibly. Also got 37 points in speed, which is, you know, kind of pointless, but such is life. So let's get this guy in a cryopod. Now, when I was trying to clear out the spawns back over there before, all my armor broke, so I quickly hot-footed it back to Valguero to fix all my stuff. It's now night time, as you can see, because it's dark. because that's how that works. So what time is it? Just gone midnight. I've well and truly gone out of render as I went all the way over to the blue orb to transfer off. Went back over to Valguero, came back, and this guy was literally about to get up. So I'd bunged some more narcotics on him and then fed him up. So he'd starved out completely. So I think I'm going to wait until morning time and see if we can get some more. So far we have these two. So we've got the male there. That's, you know, I really do think that might be the best melee that we've got so far. And this one here, which the female, I really do think that's the best stamina we've got so far. And I think that's probably the best weight we've got as well. So not bad. I really probably should have had a look, but then if I'd ever had a look at when I was back on Valguero, I probably would have ended up having to knock that guy out again, which would have sucked. So I'm going to wait until it gets to morning and then see if we can find some more. But I shall bring you back in a while. Well, I've managed to find another one. This is another 135. Pre-tame stats don't look quite as good. This one's a female. Looks like a bit of a food monster. Melee under 200. Stamina might not be too bad. Who knows? Could work out quite well. Health isn't dreadful. What we see about this one taming up. Found this one over that direction. There's a lake with a ruin in the middle of it over there, and I found it round about that area. Found another one just over there somewhere. That was a level 25. Made that shark bait. But yeah, in these sort of areas and up in here, all up in that area there, you'll find Theres here on Ragnarok, and they're relatively easy. With a wyvern you can easily pick these guys up, and this trap is 4x4. I leave a hole in the middle, and then it's too high. And remember that these guys can damage stone. You can see here that they've been damaging the stone when they've had them in there. But they won't destroy it, but they will destroy wood. So if you try and use wood, they will destroy that. Yeah. So we'll get this one starved out. Get some kibble on her. Get her tamed up. See what she turns out like. So, when she gets back up again, I'll bring these guys back. Okay, so that's that one up and tamed. Let's take a look at the stats. Pretty good health. Not dreadful melee. So let's get this into Arc Reader. So 38 points in food was the best stat of this creature. 14,400. So it's a hungry monster. 29 points in stamina, 31 points in health, 31 points in damage. So nothing really that improves what we've already got. So I think I'm probably gonna call it a day on the taming of the Theres right now. What I'll do is I shall head back to Val and start seeing if I can combine some of these stats and see what I can come up with. And then maybe come back over to Rag at a later date and see if I can maybe improve on it, maybe get like a higher melee. Just had a quick chat to Nick. I based with him on the last story mode as well, and also on the first story mode. There was a big group of us on the first story mode, and he actually keeps notes on some of the creatures. And starting off, we've actually got better health than what we had last year, and slightly worse melee damage. So not a worse place to start in. So I think I will get started on combining the stats, and then maybe have a little chat to some of the other Foo Fighters and see what they've got, and see if we can maybe do some trades. Yeah, see what's available. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode. And next time we will either pick up on some Theri breeding, with maybe combining some stats, getting things set up to start going for some mutations, or we may end up doing something completely and utterly random. Who knows? I'm not very good with doing solid plans, to be brutally honest. So if you like the video, give it a like. Consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of the content. And I will catch you all soon.